Society. When you walk into a school, you may see students chatting with friends, teachers giving instructions, sports teams playing on the field, and rules posted on the walls. At first glance, it might just look like a place for learning subjects like math, science, or language. But if you look closer, you will notice that a school functions much like a smaller version of society. That is why many sociologists and educators describe school as a mini society. It reflects the structure, values, behaviors, roles, and expectations that exist in the larger world. Just like in society, schools have rules. These rules guide how students behave, how teachers interact with students, and how problems are solved. If a student breaks a rule, there are consequences, just like in the real world. These rules help keep order and teach students the importance of following guidelines, respecting others, and being responsible for their actions. Learning to follow rules in school prepares students for following laws and regulations in society. Another way that school is like a mini society is through the different roles people play. There are teachers, students, principals, janitors, librarians, and even student leaders. Each person has a specific duty and responsibility. This mirrors real life, where people take on different jobs and roles that keep society running smoothly. By learning to respect each other's roles, students understand how cooperation and division of labor work in the real world. Schools are also places where values and culture are passed down. From singing the national anthem to celebrating cultural festivals and learning about history, students are introduced to the identity of their nation and community. They learn values like honesty, kindness, fairness, and hard work. These values are the foundation of any healthy society. When students internalize these lessons, they are more likely to carry them into adulthood and contribute positively to their communities. The classroom is like a training ground for social life. Students learn how to interact with others, share opinions, deal with disagreements, and work in teams. Whether they are participating in group projects, raising their hands to speak, or helping a classmate, they are developing social skills that are essential in society. Being in school teaches them how to function within a group, respect different points of view, and communicate their ideas clearly. These skills are just as important as academic knowledge. One important part of both school and society is diversity. In most schools, students come from different backgrounds, families, languages, and beliefs. They bring different experiences and ideas to the classroom. Learning to accept and respect these differences teaches students the importance of tolerance, empathy, and inclusion. These values help reduce prejudice and discrimination in society. When students grow up appreciating diversity, they are more likely to become respectful and understanding adults. Schools also help shape identity. In society, we often ask ourselves, who am I? Where do I belong? What do I want to become? Schools help students begin to answer these questions. Through subjects, hobbies, friendships, and challenges, students discover their interests, talents, and dreams. They begin to form their own opinions, build self-confidence, and create a sense of who they are. This personal development is key to becoming an independent and responsible citizen. In a school, students also face rewards and punishments based on their behavior and performance. Those who work hard may earn praise, certificates, or good grades. Those who misbehave may receive warnings, detention, or other consequences. This reward-punishment system reflects the justice system in the wider society. It teaches students that actions have results and that they are accountable for the choices they make. The idea of competition and cooperation is also present in both school and society. In school, students may compete in exams, sports, or debates. At the same time, they are encouraged to help classmates, volunteer, or participate in group tasks. This balance between competition and cooperation mirrors how people in the real world must work to succeed personally while also contributing to the greater good. Leadership and governance in schools reflect democratic systems in society. Many schools have student councils or class representatives. These leaders are often elected by students and are responsible for voicing student concerns, organizing events, or promoting school spirit. This teaches students about voting, representation, leadership, and civic responsibility. They learn that they have a voice and that they can use it to create positive change. Economic lessons are also visible in schools. Students may learn how to manage their allowance, run a school store, or understand basic financial concepts. These experiences teach them how money works, the value of resources, and the need for budgeting. Just as society functions with an economy, schools introduce students to the basics of money and trade in ways they can understand. School is not just about learning facts. It is about learning life. It gives students a place to practice being part of a community. They experience joys, struggles, successes, and failures. They meet people who are different from them, and they face challenges that test their patience, character, and ability to adapt. All of this prepares them to navigate the larger world outside the school gates. When students eventually graduate, they leave the school system, but they carry its lessons with them into the workplace, the neighborhood, the voting booth, and their families. In this way, schools shape the future of society itself. They are not separate from the world, they are where society begins to form. It is easy to think of school as just a stepping stone to college or a job. But if we understand it as a mini-society, we begin to see how powerful it really is. Schools are where people first learn how to live with others, how to make decisions, how to think critically, and how to find their place in a community. By taking school seriously and understanding its wider role, students and teachers can make the most of this unique environment. So the next time you walk into a school, look beyond the books and blackboards. See it as a small world, full of learning, interaction, values, and culture. It is preparing young people not just to pass tests but to live meaningful, responsible, and successful lives in society. If you enjoyed this article and it helped you see school